Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Library Marketing Show. I'm Angela Hursh from superlibrarymarketing.com, the website that aims to help you with all of your library promotions. Head there, click on the Library Marketing Show tab to suggest a topic for a future episode. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, if you're watching this on YouTube, so you can get notifications when I post these videos, and get ready to comment because I think there'll be comments or questions about today's topic. It's a bit of a primer, but I think it's really important because there are two terms that we sort of use interchangeably when we talk about marketing, and I want to make sure we know the difference between metrics and statistics. They both have a place in our work in promotions, so here is the definition so we can talk about them and talk about them in a way that's going to help us. So statistics are used for management of your library, management of your department. They include things like your total circulation, the number of people who visit your library on any given day, the total overall use of your database. These things measure the performance of your library, statistics. That is different from metrics in that metrics measure the success or failure of processes. So let's take total circulation. Total circulation is a statistic for your library. Now, when you take your total circulation stat and you compare it with the year before and you see an increase or decrease, that percentage is a metric because that tells you whether your promotions and your processes are succeeding or failing. It's very squishy, the line between the two, but it's super important. Metrics drive your promotional decisions. So for marketing, that includes things like your click rate, your open rate to some extent, the engagement rate of your social media posts, your net promoter score, which is how people feel about your library, whether they view it in a positive light. If that goes up or down, that is a metric. Knowing those metrics drives your promotional decisions. Statistics are just showing you how your library is performing, but metrics can tell you what is working promotional wise, so you can repeat those things, and they can tell you what is not working so you can delete the things that aren't working. So I hope those two definitions have helped you. We sort of use them interchangeably. I'd like us not to do that anymore. I'm sure you have comments or questions. How do you use statistics and metrics in your own library promotions? I would love to know. Let me know down in the comments. Head to superlibrarymarketing.com, click on the Library Marketing Show tab to suggest a topic for a future episode, or to nominate your library or another library for Kudos. And Kudos this week goes to the Prince George's County Memorial Library System. They got a little bit of press coverage for a program that they have, Books from Birth. So any family that gives birth in this certain medical system in their service area can sign up for this program. And if they do, the library is going to mail their child a book. I can't remember if it's once a year or once a month. It'll be down in the press story down below. But they mail them books until they're 5 years old in order to get them reading. I think it's once a month, if I remember correctly. But it really helps them with early literacy. This is an amazing program. I totally would have loved that. Think about how many books that is. By the time a kid is 5 years old, they're going to have an entire library of books. That is just an amazing feat, and I just think Prince George's County Memorial Library System deserves kudos for putting this together and getting their early literacy rate up for kids in their area. So good job, you guys. Thank you for spending time with me again today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, comment below, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.